Hey guys, it's me Freshens, and today I decided to make a top 5 champions to rank up if you and you player in the Wild Rift, so let's start. So the first champion into my list is Y. Why she's so good in the jungle and in the game so far? Well, because she's pretty easy to understand how to play her properly, how to gank with her, and she's pretty decent in jungle. When you don't know all the key mechanics and all the stuff, you probably won't be able to die as much as, for example, with other champs who are more squishy, who haven't shields and stuff. So let's just review a few of her abilities and decide why she pretty good jungler. So first of all, her Q is an amazing ganking ability which gives you a possibility to destroy all the lines if you play it properly. As we can just spectate on the screen, she's pretty nice with that, and you can gank all the lines. She's pretty fast at moving through the whole map, as well as her third skill, her E, is pretty powerful at making AoE damage plus a bit of a slow. So that's really strong stuff. The second skill is also pretty neat. We usually learn it first when we go jungle because it helps us a lot to destroy all the minions and epic monsters in a jungle. That helps you really much. So after you get a few levels and you on the level 6, that's pretty easy to destroy all the lanes with your ultimate now. So the basic combo for the Y is after level 6 is ultimate into your opponent, probably as a squishy AD carry, maybe mid laner or something like that. You just drop in your huge damage on it, then you just stomping out with your E, and then drop your Q, and then again E. So this combo is usually enough to kill the champ even in a solo 1v1 fight, but sometimes if your team is also here, that will take only a few seconds and even not a full procast. But I prefer to use all stuff if the champ, which is your target, has a lot of different escapes. For example, Flash is available for him now, not on a cooldown. Maybe some blinks, like Ezreal's blink, maybe like Vayne crouch stuff, and a lot of other L stuff. So that would be the best decision for you to make a full procast and just perma-stun your opponent to kill him in a blink of an eye. The other champ which I would like to tell you about is Vayne. Well, essentially Vayne is one of the most powerful AD carries on the League of Legends on PC, and that's so she's really strong on the Wild Rift as well. So the basic power of this champ is that basically you have to do only one thing: dodging all the stuff with a Q, with your crouch stuff, yeah, with your dash, which makes you invisible under your ultimate and gives you a tons of damage as well, while you just auto-attacking your enemies. That's all that you have to do with this champ, and she's insanely strong, really hard to kite, really hard to kill under her ultimate, and she has a lot of mobilities, stun, which you can master, I would say, in 5 games when playing her, and after you playing her more and more, you will get more and more experience and be better on her as an awesome AD carry player as a Vayne. So why she's so good? Also, she's pretty strong late game character, so if we should talk about the possibilities in the late game, she can punish almost every carry in a game in 1v1, because she has a lot of dodgings and tons of damage. Also, with the right and proper runes, you can heal your a lot, which you also can spectate right now on the screen. That's a really strong stuff. You really can't do anything to her if you won't control her properly. Though this character is insanely strong for all of us guys who wants to play bottom lane, who wants to play top lane, who wants to play even sometimes maybe jungle in Wild Rift. It could be possible in that's matchups which we have in Wild Rifts. And also she's snowballing pretty fast, so if you gave her 3 or maybe 5 kills, 4 kills, even 2 kills sometimes, it could be enough to just define the winner of the game and destroy your opponent in a blink of an eye as well. So the champ itself, really strong, really cool, stylish, and if you like the whole vampiric stuff and hunters, so you're probably really welcome to play her. The champ is really amazing, and I guess that's a worth to spend some blue essence on her in a Wild Rift. Third character is amazing tanky guy who deals a tons of damage and can take a tons of damage as well, and that's Garen. He's really strong champ and pretty simple for all the players. He's kind of a champ of beginner's rotation in League of Legends and same in the Wild Rift. So the basics that he have is tons of damage, whirling ability, silence, and insanely strong damage dealers finishers. So the character itself is pretty tanky. As you can see, he can destroy all the guys of enemy team without any without even sweating, you know. That's not really a huge deal to him, because like he can deal tons of damage, he can survive tons of damage, and he's just insanely powerful. Also, the reason why I think that he's pretty strong to play for the beginners is because of his movement speed. He's really fast champ, and that's sometimes really annoying. If you playing as a pro player, or even if it's an average player playing Garen, it's really hard sometimes to outplay him because he's really strong and probably even some kind of imbalanced character for the League of Legends and as well for the Wild Rift. He is a really strong bruiser and he can sometimes punish the whole team solo, as well as he can backdoor stuff. Like if you watched my last Wild Rift funny moments video, he doing pretty well as backdooring and dealing tons of damage to the structures with pushing, because he has an ability with his sword with dealing damage to the buildings as well, which also pretty good for the beginners and for your team as a complex, because you can help to push, you can help to kill something, you can help to tanky, you can rush for some enemies, you can even one-shot sometimes enemy AD carries or mid laners, which also really huge value for you as a player in the Wild Rift. So if you want to be tanky and if you want to deal damage, Garen is a really good choice for you. Alright guys, it's now just time to get excited. And you know, because I'm speaking about the Jinx. She's so strong, AD carry as well, she's had pretty good range, really good skills. We have stun, we have slow stuff, we have tons of damage, we have different attack stuff, which can be rockets or the minigun, which can be useful really much in team fights and solo fights in the 1v2, and that could be really valuable for you to play her in a late game, because she can deal tons of damage to all the characters that AD carries. You can one-shot squishy guys, you can deal tons of damage to tanks, so they will need to go back, and you just can do all that in style. As well, with your passive, you can just run away and kite anything, almost any champ. If you want to be controlled, then you will be a super powered death machine. As well as her ult is pretty good. If you are nice with one-shotting through the whole map, through some distances, then that hero will be probably the best option for you, as well as if you like crazy style like me. So Jinx is a perfect option if you want to play AD carry in Wild Rift, so guys, be ready to see her in a lot of games. And the last but not least, my favorite Wolfie of the game is Nessus. He's really strong character, he's OP top laner on the low elo, which obviously all the players in the Wild Rift right away, like biggest part of course, not all, but biggest part, are really new players from Mobile Legends, from different other MOBAs of mobile market, so you probably won't face any problems to stack your powerful ability as a Q and just dropping tons of damage, heal yourself, be tanky, and be the unstoppable killing machine. So I think that Nessus is really strong and easy to play character because he has a lot of different possibilities to deal damage. He's pretty simple to do that damage with his skills, and he is really hard to kill because of his healing abilities. So I think that Nessus could be a really great option if you want to play tanky character, such as Garen for example, but you want to deal maybe more AoE damage and more single target damage when you want to be shining as a most valuable player of the team. If you want this style with different auras, then Nessus is a perfect champ for you because you will be able to do tons of damage, you will be able to carry the team, and you will be able to simply enjoy this satisfying game when you just chasing your enemies like now, Nessus chatting poor Master Yi and destroying them with your Q, punishing them, and the Bunch Hammer punishes all the cheaters and stuff in the game. So guys, that's all for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope it was helpful and informative for you. If it was, please subscribe on the channel if you're here for the first time. As well, turn on notifications, like and comment the video because it really helps me. And I guess see you soon in the further Wild Rift Runeterra content. See ya! Thanks for being with us. Before you go, remember to comment which highlight is your favorite and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to get into our video, just submit your clip via form in the description. Have a good day and I see you in the next one.